Well, here we are at the Twin Creeks Golf and Country Club. We've got day one of the AV Jennings New South Wales Open, and everyone's looking around. Where's Paul Gow? Well, he's on the phone. Hello, Gowie.
Yeah, morning, fellas. I wasn't good enough to get a start in the New South Wales Open, so that's why I'm not there.
Yeah, out here for the weekend, though, right?
Yeah, I'll be popping out to take a look, especially if Peter Lonard's somewhere near the leaderboard, because I'll be out there heckling him, going, how did the Bulldogs...
I'll tell you what, he bagged you early this morning, Gowie. He was hammering you early this morning.
We bag each other on a daily basis, which is just... It's actually the thing that's kept me alive all these years. It's just taken the mickey out of him. It's been fantastic. Over a drink sometime, I'll tell you all the times I've got him, and it's more times than he's got me.
Well, I asked him off air, I said, you must be excited about Tiger coming down to the President's Cup. And he said, yeah. And I said, mate, what about, do you think he'll be a success as a captain and a player? I said, because there's people that said, they wouldn't have wouldn't have been chosen as a player if they had their choice. And he goes, what idiot would say that? And I said, well, Gowie.
Well, Lonard sits on a fence, please. That's, he's a Bulldog supporter, and that's what they do, right? Sit on a fence. No, I wouldn't have taken Tiger in that sense. How can you be both? Like that's going to be the interesting part with the internationals and all coming down here is, whether he can handle both those, the playing and that. Because, let's say he's one up with 2 to go and he's now thinking, who will I put in it, playing with who? Will Ricky Fowler now play with Matt Kuchar? It didn't work this morning. Will it work in the afternoon? So there's a lot of things to go into it. Let's wait and see. There's a reason Peter Lonard plays golf, right? You know that, don't you?
What is that?
Because he's not that smart.
That's not very nice, Gowie. Who do you like for this New South Wales Open, mate? There's lots of guys coming in with good reputations. Blake Windred, we spoke to a little bit earlier. He's been the low amateur for the last couple of years, a top 5 finisher. He's now favourite for the tournament. Is that fair?
Oh, yeah, it's got to be somewhere near there. He won second stage of Tour School and unfortunately didn't, get his full tour card. He'll get some European secondary tour starts. But, that bet with Smythe and Windred, geez, that's a good price at $11. But this field, number one, it's New South Wales Golf Association have done a great job in pulling a really good field. You've got O'Malley, Rumford, Minwoo Lee, Lonard, Goggin, Michael Sim, who's won this year. So there's a cracking field out there. So, I'm going for Nick Cullen. Played on the European Tour this year. Didn't have a great year, but he played Portugal about 4 weeks ago. Played really well. Went back to the US and seen his coach, Bradley Hughes. You remember who Bradley Hughes is? He won the Masters, Australian Masters a number of times. He's the coach of the year. He's coaching that Brendan Todd, who won twice in a row. And Nick Cullen just spent some time with him. So I think he'll be coming in hot. And at $51, I thought he was way over it. So, deep field. But this is the week that you get to see some of our young superstars, that we don't get to see all year. They've been playing smaller tournaments around different parts of the world. And, there's a bunch of good young players that are playing this week. And mixed in with a couple of old players too. So David Micheluzzi, he's another young player that just turned pro. Get out and see him. He's quite an exciting player. And the course will play hard and fast this week, which is a great way to watch golf.
What about this young 14-year-old Jake Riley, Gowie?
Yeah, well, great story. This 14 years of age. There's a Monday qualifier. He comes from Toronto Golf Club. He's taught off Nathan Green, who's playing this week, the group behind him, the group in front, and his brother Darren from the Toronto Golf Club in Newcastle. And he comes to the last hole at Liverpool on Monday. He knows he's got to hold the chip shot. He's missed the green on the right. He's got to hold the chip shot or just make a par. He's hold the chip shot. 14 years of age, raised his hand. Wow. Thank you very much. I mean, my first New South Wales Open, and I think he breaks a record. I think Jack Newton had the record back in the day at 16 years of age.
Wow.
To play the New South Wales Open. But imagine that, his name in the leaderboard. What'll be an interesting one, if he makes the cut and he's anywhere near his coach, which is Nathan Green, they could be playing together on the weekend, and then the 14-year-old could dust up the 40-year-old.
I just had a look at the figures, what we're holding at the tab, Gowie. First off, that special, a lot of money coming in for that. That $11 for Winfred and Smythe to be in the top 10. You can get on that now, punters. But what about this Min Woo Lee? He's actually the second best backed player in the tournament.
Well, he should be too. He only narrowly missed his tour card. He in Europe, his first year as a full pro, and playing off invites. Done an incredible job. With about 3 weeks to go, he thought he was home and hosed. Had his tour card all wrapped up. Chain of events. Other players moved on their way up. He didn't make some cuts, and didn't get a full tour card. He'll get probably 18 starts on the European tour, but he'd be a little bit disappointed. But he went back to Western Australia and practiced hard. I expect him to have a great summer, like the Australian PGA Championship, Australian Open. And what a better way to sort it out here. He's going to have to play smart. He's the longest hitter in the field. If you get a chance this morning, have a look how far he hits it on the range. It is ridiculous. But he's going to have to take that driver out of his bag and probably nap his way around the golf course. A bit like I heard with Blake earlier. He's got a plan to play this golf course, and you don't need to overpower it. You just got to get the ball in positions.
Hey, Gary, you want to tell us about the longest day in golf?
Yeah, it's on Monday. This is a lunatic day. It's ridiculous. 72 holes in the day. I've coaxed in a couple of guys, Nick Davis from the Swans, Adam Peacock from Fox Sports, and Daniel Garb to come and play with me. We're raising money for the Cancer Council. It's the longest day in golf. So about 33 Ks around Pimble Golf Course. We'll hit off at 5:28 on Monday morning and finish about 8 o'clock on Monday night. So the feet, the back, and the hamstrings could be sore. And there's a fair chance that Dave Stanley couldn't do that.
You want a challenge, mate?
Yeah, bring it on. You're in it next year. You're in my team.
I'll go 38 Ks next year, mate, just to rub some salt into the wound. What are we're going to have a wager on this?
Yeah, well, you have to walk, but Dave, that's the only thing. There's no cart.
Oh,
mate, as long as there's a bit of talc around for the chafing, we'll be sweet.
Just repeating those tips, Gowie. Nick Cullen at $51 for the New South Wales Open. And Mark Hensby at $251.
Well, he's the long shot, and he's the guy that's coming. He's getting ready for the Champions too. He's 49 years of age. He's and really good, really good player. So expect him to play well.
All right, we'll put those out on social media as well, on our Twitter feeds and also on our Facebook page.